and welcome back to Let's Narcissism Super Mario Blue Twilight DX. In this episode, we will be finishing out the game as far as things go. And welcome back to Let's Narcissism Super Mario Blue Twilight DX. Today we're gonna finish out the game and, see the credits roll and all that fun stuff. So without further ado, let's go right to the last level? The final stage? Question mark? This isn't actually the final stage. You'll notice, right off the bat, I axed the big long wall jumping, segment, the huge, what would you call it, a chasm? A chasm? A chasm. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I said that. But yeah, I just got rid of that. Now it's more like a normal Mario level. And not much else has changed between this and the original version of Mario-ween. I think I mostly kept the level identical to what it originally was, because it was one of those levels that was, once again, kind of good enough in its original form. Whoops, ow. I only have one hit left. But yeah, because of that, there's not really much to say about this level, because I said most of it already. Oh, those fireballs don't work on that red Koopa Troopa. Oh, there's the star coin. And to get it, what you have to do is you have to do that. And again, I think there was a similar star coin in New Super Mario Bros. That was kind of set up similarly. And, just once again, that's like great minds think alike kind of thing. It's not really me bragging about being first or anything. It's just one of those things that makes me feel good, when you do something and then that ends up being the way that Nintendo does it, that's a really good feeling. Because, Nintendo knows these kind of games really well. And when you accidentally stumble on the exact solution they came up with, that makes you feel good. And it makes me feel good. Got some tricky jumps coming up here. Almost getting to Bowser here in a minute. I think the smoke coming off the lava here, that's new. And here we are at Bowser with the weird door sound. Sounds kind of like fart noises. You'll notice the arena here is a lot bigger than it used to be. There's a reason for that. Also, when Bowser does his butt stomp, a little shockwave comes off. So that if you're too close to him, you get damage. So you're supposed to give him a little more breathing room when he comes down, so you don't just blow through that boss super quickly. And here he is, the man of the hour, Giga Bowser. You'll notice his life bar doesn't come up for a little while, as to not spoil his appearance. You know what? I still really like this boss. It has a really nice rhythm to it with the way you crisscross around the arena like this. The only downside I say is that Giga Bowser doesn't really have a pattern. He just switches between attacks kind of at random, which was, that was kind of what passed for game design for me back 10 years ago. It was just, give him a bunch of attacks that he switches between at random. And that's what Giga Bowser does. He shoots eye lasers, he can slam at the ground, he can punch walls like that. He can create the bombs that come down. And the lower health he gets, the less time he takes between actions. So you'll notice it just got really loud there for a minute. And he just dodged me. Just a couple more hits here. Okay. Settle down, Mr. Bowser Man. There. That really nice fire effect that I think on older computers would crash the game. So that's it. We beat Mario Ween DX. Oh wait. We just saw this ending, so of course you know we didn't.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
I mean, we'll just jump cut to the part where we know that we didn't beat the game, right? Like, I could just splice it in, say, right here.
Oh.
You know what? That's still a pretty good stinger. Anyway, because this is running a little bit long, we're going to do another jump cut here real quick. And we'll play something else. So obviously there's still one more level that we haven't actually played. And that is the secret final level. Now, you'll notice that in the intro, I think I probably should have double checked this, but it says that a special event happened on Halloween night. And that was supposedly when Princess Peach was kidnapped, right? So you get to the end of the game, you get to Bowser, and you beat Bowser, and it's like, wait a minute. You didn't save the princess. Who has the princess? How do you get to the princess? And well, you play the game on Halloween, and then this final level becomes unlocked. And some people didn't like that because, you know, it's kind of a really specific thing to ask someone to say, well, if you really want to beat the game, you want to see the real true ending, you have to play it on this specific date, and you could just modify your Windows calendar or whatever. I think it's a cool idea. I like date things like that. Like, I liked Christmas nights. That was a nice thing. So here's Halloween Mario, and here's the final level.
Okie dokie.
And here it is. Here is the final wall kicking challenge. Instead of having it in Bowser's stage as that intro part, now it is the very final level. And just like I'd said earlier, this is like totally a Donkey Kong Country 2 reference. It's even playing Donkey Kong Country 2 music in the background. Where's the lava? There it is. I mentioned this before, but it's actually patterned after a level called Slime Climb near the end of Donkey Kong Country 2, where you're ascending up a similar castle structure, but lime green acid is chasing you. Well, the path splits here. You can either go to the right and have a platforming challenge, or you can go to the left and have a wall kicking challenge. Take a little shortcut there. Now, the speed that the lava chases you in this level is actually dynamic. If you get too far ahead of it, it will actually automatically speed up to catch up to you. So it should probably... No, there it is. Okay, good. I think I might have programmed in a failsafe to where if you die at the very start of the level, the lava will become a little more forgiving. But obviously that doesn't last forever, and now it's right on my tail. This is the final wall-kicking chasm? I don't know. Here we are at the boss. So let's go face the boss. Oh, but it isn't the boss. It's something else. Obviously, this is just a cute little Easter egg, kind of. Does this work? No. But that works. I actually bumped into it because I didn't know how to program that kind of stuff. I don't know why those Goombas didn't walk over... Whew, tongue twister. I don't know why those Goombas didn't walk off over there. Obviously, bricks can't be broken because these were all concepts that were beyond me at the time. I mean, what else is there really to say other than this is 1-1. There's my super buggy flagpole. And hey, wait a minute. This isn't a Mario level. This is something else entirely, isn't it? I don't know, man. Like, this is dumb, but it's the kind of dumb that I still, like, really like. Like, the idea that it wasn't Bowser, it was Dracula, and it was Castlevania Dracula, and you fight him like a Castlevania boss, with the teleports and the fireballs. That is, like, that. I think that's still pretty awesome. I am still way into this boss fight. As you'll notice, he has multiple life bars. Hey, that's that blue creature from the intro that took Princess Peach. It's almost like there's a story in this game. And some people have complained about this, about how weird it is that it's Gaibon. Maybe it's just me, but Gaibon is basically just a smaller version of the giant demon that Dracula becomes. Like, right? I'm not the only one who sees that? And now, like, look at this. That's just a giant version of Gaibon. And this is it, the final encounter with Dracula. Against, again, that fire backdrop that on slower computers will actually crash the game. I kind of like that you have to triple jump to hit him on the head. You could probably do it in 2 jumps, actually. But triple jumps is the safe strat, as they would say. Uh-oh. I'm getting that lightning like Jafar uses in the Super Nintendo version of Aladdin. Aww. But it's okay, we have plenty of lives, it doesn't matter. We can just grind Dracula out. Even if he does this super cheap lightning attack over and over and over again. Triple jump and knock him on the head. And there we go. Dracula is defeated. I'm gonna keep quiet here.
Tell me, what were Lisa's last words?
Mamma mia!
Sarcasm.
I still really like that joke. That's kind of a cool effect for Princess Peach there. Oh no, the castle's crumbling. Oh no, Half-Life sound effects. Oh no, there's a pipe there for some reason. Mario has vanquished the horrible knight. And we get the cool Super Mario World ending where they walk home through the forest. So that was Super Mario Blue Twilight DX. Or at least the main game, anyway. There's still quite a lot left. Well, there's like 3 levels left. And maybe a boss fight. And we'll cover all those in future videos. But for now, for now, we're done for Halloween. And you know what? This is still kind of a cool game. Like, the controls are kind of weird, and maybe there's some level design problems, and the collision detection isn't always the best, and the health system is kind of broken, and the voice clips are a little bit annoying every time Mario does anything. But I think, you know what, this is still kind of a fun game. It's not hard to look past all of its problems, is I guess what I'm trying to say. So yeah. Oh, and look at all my beta testers, half of which I don't even talk to anymore because they moved on to different communities. Like, I haven't talked to Mystic in a long time, or Panic Paladin, or Kitsune, or Ice Dragon, or Sammy Beanie, or Mog. I see Tet sometimes around Sonic Retro, but most of the rest of those guys I don't talk to anymore, except for, like, Jackal. I was talking to Jackal just last night. So yeah, I guess there is a reason why this ended up getting as popular as it did, because it's, in its own slightly broken, slightly amateur way, it's pretty awesome. And there goes my screensaver. Oh no! Okay, whew. But yeah, cool game. I hope I didn't ramble too much, as usual, but I mean, you're probably coming to expect that at this point. Happy Halloween, everyone.